Welcome back to the Taiwan Outlook. We're going to continue our discussion on the guest house industry in Taiwan. I'm going to start with Iris. I'm going to ask you, in your experience in operating and also managing the guest house, what kinds of, problems, what are your secrets of your success? For example, attracting customers, guests, to become happy customers and make them, want to return to the Xinyuan house in the future when they visit Yilan County again. What are your secrets of success?
For my home, we provide every night at 9 o'clock. We'll close the light, turn off the light. We'll light up the candle, and everyone has the one tequila sunrise.
Oh, good.
Yeah, with the soft music
yes.
and the beautiful layout.
Okay.
So I think that is the most particular time they were in their memory.
Okay. So make their stay very much, memorable and also family-like.
Yes.
How about that for you, Vivi?
Yes, it's almost the same, but sometimes they want to a tour package. Maybe we will supply Taiping Mountains.
Okay.
And if they want to go to Guishan Island, it's also a good idea.
Okay.
But sometimes if you tell me how much you want to pay, we can customize you just only for you.
Okay.
The tour
Customize
package.
the package.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of people will make that request before they come out to your guest house. I mean, for example, I'll call up the due, make a reservation, and I also say, Miss Vivi Chen, I'm going to be there for 3 days and 2 nights, and I would like to see all these different sites and things.
Yeah.
Would you arrange a schedule for me,
course.
for my family?
Yes, it will depend on the weather.
Yes,
the weather
of course. The weather's got to help.
Yes, the weather and how old you are.
Yes.
and what type you like.
Okay.
Maybe you like a culture, maybe you like nature, maybe you just like to Turkey, maybe you can stay here. We not sometimes we will introduce them to the night markets for the foreign visitors to enjoy the Taiwan cultures and to enjoy the food, to stay with different people.
Sometimes if you guys are available yourselves, would you go on the tour with them and then try to explain the sites and the cultural aspects of the visit to them personally? Would you go on the tour with them, or that doesn't happen very often?
Yes, sometimes if I'm free, I want to do that because I think it's the best way to close our relationship.
Yeah, of course.
But sometimes if sometimes if we have a lot of visitors, we can do that. But we can find a good tour guide to serve you. Yes.
How about that for you, Iris?
Because my home has a big garden.
Yes.
And my home's guest room, the price is a little bit higher.
Okay.
So we serve the dinner and the breakfast and the noon tea.
Oh, afternoon tea.
Yeah, afternoon tea.
But lunch, the guest is on their own.
Yeah, because the breakfast is very rich.
Okay.
Yes.
And normally they probably don't get up until late.
Before, maybe last years, the years, we provide many kinds of tourist package.
Okay.
But this year we change.
Okay.
Because
you
we
stop
want,
doing that. Okay.
Yeah, we want hold the guest in my home, not just go to many places. Because we think the real vacation is not go this, go there.
Okay.
Just you have to come down to find a way to, because I think the people now, they just find somewhere to conceal their heart.
Yes. Okay, and
they
also,
want to find a way.
Like we discussed earlier, people go visit guest houses because they want to experience something different. They want to, escape from their normal routines.
Yes.
Let me ask you. I mean, one thing is very clear so far in our discussion is that both of you enjoy being with people. That's why you're involved in the hospitality business. You enjoy your interactions with people, and I can see that both of you are people-oriented persons. And so let me ask you, what do you think the kinds of qualities are necessary in terms of making somebody a successful operator or manager at a guest house? What are the qualities, in addition to, enjoy being with people? what are some of the things that I think you can share with the viewers back home? What are some of the qualities that will make somebody a successful, guest house operator? Do you want to start, Vivi?
Yes. I think you must like being with people. This is the most important.
Yes.
And you must have good conversational and listening skill.
Yes.
Yes, you know to listen others
patience.
Stories.
Right.
Yes, and patience. Yes. But basically you must understand how to control anything, because when something happens, you must
react.
Handle it
Yeah.
quickly.
Manage it.
And sometimes you must know the basic of managing, accounting, and even bookkeeping.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. And also you need to deal with emergency situation.
Yeah, emergency.
Okay. How about for you, Iris?
I think the emergency situation, you know how to solve it, very important.
Okay.
Yeah, because when the guest has some problem, you can feel.
Okay.
He or she feel uncomfortable. You must can feel. So you have to have a very, I don't know how to say, conscious heart.
Yes. You have to be alert all the time and then see what the guest situation is.
Then one time, a girl, only one people or only one, she come to my home, and she didn't bring any package.
Really?
So you think that is strange.
Yeah,
because,
it's a little odd.
Yes, very strange. So my mom talked whole night with her.
Okay.
And she have some problem with about the love.
Okay. Love relationships.
Love relationship. So I think being a host, you must have a very soft heart. Yeah, and you have money.
And also the fact is, like both of you said, you have to have patience. You have to enjoy being with people, so you can listen to their problems and try to be a friend, be a companion for them. Especially for this single woman who visited your guest house. I suppose your mom's talk really helped her, in terms of alleviating her problems or issues that she might have had at the time. But let me also ask you both. What's the most memorable and enjoyable experience that you've had in your experience of managing your family guest house? More positive experience, and also conversely, the negative, nasty experience in terms of dealing with a guest, a visitor at your establishment. Why don't we start with you, Iris?
I think very warm. One time, a girl, she with her company. She is making the tile.
Tile. Okay.
And she has a very beautiful memory. And she back home, she used the mosaic.
Oh, okay.
She put the 心愿.
Okay.
Yeah, so
the name of your guest house.
Yeah, name of my guest house. Then we feel very warm.
Yeah, that's
so
very touching.
Yes, because a stranger, but she used her time to use the mosaic to have the name of we're very warmful.
Yes, that's very nice. How about your experience?
It just last weekend.
Last weekend. Okay.
Yes, it's the same. A girl.
Okay.
And it's a very young girl, and she come to my home, and we talk about she loves dogs as much as I do. Yes, and so we talk about a lot of dog, but
you share a lot of common stories.
But her dog just died, so
that's unfortunate. Yes.
Finally, we just crying, and comforting each other. My mother said, "Why you are so strange?" But I think it's very memory. Yes, it's good.
Yeah, put the two of you a lot closer together because you both enjoy dogs and things. Let me ask you conversely. What about some of the not so pleasant experiences that you had in terms of dealing with guests? Any nasty experiences?
I think if this kind of guest, you can notice in the phone because they will say, "Is the bed clean? Is the very noisy?"
Okay.
You can notice when he booking the room. They will ask a lot of questions.
Yeah.
So no.
Okay.
Oh no, sorry.
Okay.
We are full.
Yeah, but let me ask you. I mean, I know you're very good at this, but you try to screen out, some of the people who try to make reservation at your hotel. I mean, guest house. And then what are the techniques that you use to screen out the people you don't think are the typical customers that you want at your guest house? What are the techniques?
The first, if they didn't use the phone to reservation, they come here.
Okay, without the reservation.
Without the reservation. So we don't want to this kind of
walk-in basis.
Yes.
No. Okay.
Because we didn't have the communication.
Okay.
I don't know who you are.
Okay.
Because this is my home.
Yes.
We have to protect our family.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's very important.
Very
how about
important.
that for you, Vivi? And I know you manage the website. You do the internet promotion for your guest house. And what are the techniques that you use to screen out the customers that you don't want?
To be honest, I didn't use any activities, but I just use my feeling. Even if I talk
accumulate the experience.
Yes, on the telephone, I feel you are so good, and we try to at least sometimes we can chat maybe 1 hour and half hours. I think it's a feeling. You are a good guest. Maybe I can give you more information, and because some people don't want to talk about their private things. Yes.
Things. Okay.
So we must know how we can do. Yes.
Okay. Let me ask you, what if the screen techniques didn't work and the people arrived and after 1 or 2 days that you found out they're very unpleasant, they're very nasty, what would you do?
I think you have to put down your, I don't know how to say, project. When the bad guests come, you have to very patient.
Okay.
I think because everyone have the soft heart in the other side.
Okay.
Even though it's a bad guest, if you use your heart and your patience, maybe they will understand why the.
But anyway, I think the viewers back home will understand. This is a very delicate situation sometimes, but I think both of you have been very successful in doing that. And when we come back to the Taiwan Outlook, we're going to ask these young operator of guest houses, what are their words of advice if people are thinking of jumping into this industry? We'll be right back.